Well, hey, Cancer, how about a reading from your metal dog? It has been a month. I've missed a month, so it's been 2 months. So here we are. It's the first weekend of May, first full weekend in May. And I'm looking forward to looking at what's going on with you cardinal signs. And I'm going to start with Cancer. And we're going to get a card from the Muse Tarot here to see what's going on overall. And then I'm going to pull my favorite 4-card spread just because I'm rusty. The release, embrace what's hidden, and some overall advice for you. If I pull a 5th card, it'll be the future, what's coming in. But we'll see. All right, so I'm going to split this deck here and pull an overall card for you, and then we'll look at the bottom to see what is the underlying energy as well. The 7 of Emotions. I feel like this is a very Cancerian card. Water. Anyway, with the 7 Emotions, we have choices, but we also have fantasies, illusions, projections. So it could be a state of some emotional confusion. It doesn't look bad. It looks like she's trying to pick one of these beautiful fish. So that's a positive place to be. Underlying here, just one card, the Hierophant. So this is your mentors, your institutions, the big things that run society. So something about making a choice or trying to discern. Yeah, because I'm seeing kind of like in both of these images, like this fish that she's choosing from, it's like these little fires that are burning here in the Hierophant. Yeah, and you can see the little person who's going to visit this big concept of the divine, but it's very much like church, state, institutions, authorities. I'm really drawn to this here. I feel like this is you seeking like the sun, the star, wish fulfillment on the horizon. So let's see what your choices may be. See if we can get a little bit of help for you in this, what seems to be a little bit of a confusing situation. All right. Well, how you been, Cancer? Every time I want to start the tarot, I want to start with you. I don't know why. And I'm going to the Good Tarot, which from the very beginning was, like you, Cancerians, very difficult deck to read. Very private. And yeah, I'm hoping I can give you a little guidance from this deck today. And then we'll clarify the Light Seers. Going back to, these all make me think of San Tarot, who's one of the readers that I follow. She's very intuitive and just looks at images, and she's a real channel. Okay, so this is a good thing to release. The 8 of Air. And you can see that she is letting go of these feathers, but these are swords, thoughts, concepts that make you feel trapped. You're focused here on the lack of feathers maybe, or what's been lost, forgetting that you have wings to fly. There's a kind of feeling of captivity in an 8 of Air, which is an illusion. And so that makes me think back to the illusions and projections. One feeling that you might be having is that there's an institution. It could be a place of work. It could be like a marriage where you feel trapped. But for the suggestion here is that this is just an illusion, that you're trapped in that institution. So let's see what you are to embrace. The classy love offer of the Messenger of Water. There's a love message or a person. The messenger is a person coming in for you. And this is what, maybe this will be what releases you from this feeling of being trapped. That little seahorse says, come with me, come this way. I'm seeing both of these women kind of looking at these visitors, right? So then I noticed that there's just one here, whereas you're maybe having trouble making a choice here. All right, what's hidden from you is a King of Water. So it could be a person who is a very emotionally mature person, kind. You also see receiving this fish, making a choice of a fish. He always looks like he's receiving this gift, which to me makes me think actually of a message about parenting, and that some of us when we were kids, because our parents were not healthy, like my dad is an alcoholic, they didn't recognize the gift that you were. And so you have to kind of grow up and recognize the gift that you are for yourself and be your own loving parent. And I feel like that's coming through with this King of Water here. It's a kind of self-recognition here, because you've been going to a big concept, to an outside, really formidable presence, right? And you can see that they're surrounded by this star, sun, wish fulfillment energy. And so maybe you've been looking to this big idea, not seeing behind you that there is another place to go on this horizon, perhaps a journey into yourself. There's something, your attention is focused on one thing, but all of these are saying, look here, there's this real thing coming in. It feels like an Ace of Cups to me. And the King of Water is a person who is very conscious of their feelings, but they're not open about them. Not because they cannot be, but because there's a lot going on in their kingdom that they have to put their energy and focus into instead. So they're very good at paying attention to all of those with gifts. Overall advice here. Page of Water. Be childlike. So this kind of affirms the inner child message that was coming into me here, of that you get to be your young, free, joyful, flirty, sort of light-hearted self. All of this emotion, all of this water energy, you being a water sign, here. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull one for the future. Why not? Ooh, Two of Water. I'm glad I did. This is justice. This is the one that mirrors you. This is a soulmate. This is new. It's a new connection coming in here. I mean, if I were to, kind of, before I clarify, what I'm seeing here is that there's a kind of decision that you have to make between an old focus that you've had, which is very big for you. It feels institutional. It's so big. It's so powerful. It feels like the kind of concept that made of air, it can give you the perception that you're trapped. You're really focused on this, right? Even though what I see is, I'm seeing that there was something here, but now it's gone, and that you're focused on that. And so if you shift your perspective, you can see there's something new here, right? And you're being advised to embrace this new offer. The little seahorse in this deck is the Ace of Cups here. So this is a messenger of love. And there's something here about your inner child being recognized, because the King of Water made me think about that. The gift that you are. It doesn't have to be your inner child. Just being actually seen for the gift that you are. And the overall advice is to be lighthearted here. And that's a good advice if there's some kind of a new connection, new love coming in here. And this could be you and you always. But let's see what's underneath here. Yeah, underneath the light seers, or not light seers, the good tarot, we see a page of wands. So another young energy, somebody who's different from another country, queer, somebody that brings a different kind of worldview. It's very different from this kind of, but I see like the same colors and all of these magical worlds that are being brought in by this presence, and an ending. So the world is the ending and a beginning. So it's a very big place that you're in, Cancer. Let's clarify. All right. You know me, I love that page of fire. That's my queer card, and not because I mean gay, although yes to the being gay, but because I mean the queer position in the world is of being outside the norms. So very opposite of the structural power and arrangements that are institutionalized in our society. And that's what I feel is coming in. It takes you out of this feeling of obligation, of confinement, of focus on what seems so formidable that you've been devoted to, and that you shift instead to this little seahorse, this Ace of Cups, this fun, new, young soulmate connection or beginning, or justice. These are the categories of things that are coming in for you. So let's clarify. All right, Cancer. I don't know. First about this 8 of Air. Okay. Oh yeah, you're tired from struggle. 9 of Wands. Gonna be some wisdom here. You can see she's a tough gal, but she's been struggling and she's tired. And she has trouble trusting. She's got a lot of willpower. That's what the wands represent, willpower. And I see that light. I see this light in her wand that makes me think of this sort of new place on the horizon here, right here. I'm definitely not left-handed and trying to do that with my left hand. All right, what else? 9 of Wands. Ace of Wands. There's that enlightenment, that new spark, that new idea, that wish fulfillment that's in your mind. Maybe what you've been focusing on for that is changing. And there's a new real beginning in the real world, in this world. Could be like a new job, new home, something real. It's in the 3D, it's in Earth, in Pentacles. So that's your release. So you move from struggle into this focus on this inner light, the one that you've been carrying, this torch you've been carrying. And if you open your eyes and look over here, there's this is being offered to you, a new beginning in the real world, not just your mind. Not just in the world of illusions and projections represented by the 7 of Emotions here. All right. So she's got all these fish. And now the tarot says, pick this one. Pick this Ace of Cups. Embrace this one. Is it you? Okay, jumping out of here. Boy, lots of beginning energy because we had the world underneath. So here you are with your mind. Okay, you got a new idea coming in, a new truth. Like you finally are ready to receive this truth after a period of healing. This is another 4 of Swords. You go inside and you're looking at your thoughts. This could be a place of changing your mind, of healing. It's going alone to heal, but because it's swords, air, this is your mind. And so when you get to the Six of Swords, you change your mind, right? You get movement in your mind. So it's like your eyes have been closed and you've been focused on this other thing so much in your mind and your fantasy, or it's not here, it's elsewhere. It's in the imagination, in your intuition, and you've been really focused on that. And now it's time to open your eyes and see this real thing that's coming in after this. And what's that? Oh, there's your Hierophant. So this is the same card as this. It's the same artist, actually. So these decks go nicely together. So there's the Hierophant. There's this place, I think. Behind him. Maybe this is the light you've been focusing on. But there's this one over here. It's much less... Yeah, but I feel like this is the other one. So like you've been looking here and now you're going here. And the color of this makes me think of our little seahorse. That pink little Ace of Cups. All right, so now let's clarify what's hidden from you. This King of Water. Could be feelings hidden, because the King of Water hides feelings, but it's again that gift, what he's reaching for. That's what I'm focused on in this reading. King of Water. 3 of Pentacles. This wanted to come up and it just insisted on coming up. So this is again the real world, building something, making a vision real in this world with others. This is a collaboration. Everybody has something to bring to the collaboration. Yeah, this goes back to this. This is being offered to you. And 3 of Wands. 2 threes. So this is also something that you manifested. That you envisioned one day when you were in a 2 of Wands. You came up with a vision and you said, this is what I want it to look like. And now you're waiting for it to come in. And there's a King of Wands. This is who comes in. A very strong, very certain, strong-willed energy. Very passionate. Like a Leo kind of energy. You can see the King of Wands has the lion there. He's a Leo card. Doesn't have to be a Leo, but that energy, like a leader coming in with his wand. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking here. Your overall advice was just a little page of water. Just keep it light, keep it flirty. This is a new thing. Have fun. Be childlike. It's summer. Some of us get to have a summer vacation. Page of Water. There's your Strength card, another Leo card. But this is about rising to your highest self, coming from your heart instead of from, the ways that you can be mean and petty. The Lovers. A choice. Always a choice in the Lovers because it's scary to choose this. The Lovers is like connection on all levels. And so whether it's a choice in general, we know there's a choice here. This is a reading about making a choice. It's hard to choose this. It's scary to choose this because it's your match on all levels. And most people have a dilemma there. I don't understand that. Like, to me, meeting the lover, I'll probably get to experience this now because I am like, I don't get it. So I feel like when I judge or question or challenge like the validity of why would you not choose this, then I kind of get to learn that lesson myself. But I like to think that, I'm a yes person when it comes to this kind of soul connection. So, choice. Seems very serious for keeping it light. There's an 8 of Cups. This is actually walking away from that old love towards a new one. Yes, this is the sun. This is right. That's why you're feeling this of like where you've been focusing and where you can turn your focus towards. And that's what she's walking towards, is this place, away from this institution. Like whatever it is that you're choosing between, with your strength, with your heart, you can choose to walk towards this new thing. So that's why the Lovers are here, because you must choose one, what you've been focused on, for this new thing. And that's a pretty good reason not to choose the Lovers. The future says there's this soulmate connection. There's justice. There's a mirroring. There's a new love beginning there. Cancer. What is going on? Okay. There's a little bit of headache. 5 of Swords. This is, let's read a little bit more here. 5 of Pentacles. Wow, these are tough feelings ahead. Abandonment, being left out, poverty, and then there's that 2 of Cups again. Double 2 of Cups, right? Because that's the future. Should we doubt? Should we doubt? This says 8 of Pentacles. This is in the realm of work, but it also is giving me a sense of time, of the moon changing. We're coming up on a lunar eclipse, in Scorpio. I think it's around the 16th of May. And I haven't listened to anything about it, but Scorpio is always so much about transformation. And I feel that here. I feel like new beginnings, right? Endings. There's endings and beginnings here. And a dilemma. As your tarot reader, like, the dilemma is actually not a dilemma. The tarot says there was something there that you fixed on, that you've been focused on, but it's not there anymore. It's actually time to look to the new thing. And you have the strength to walk towards that new thing. It's something that you manifested. It's real. It's in the real world, right? It's real. This is, what you're, and we see you manifested this. And it's this Leo, leader, alpha energy, this strength. This could be something that you're accessing within yourself, absolutely. Like you may have made a wish, like, I wish I could be decisive. I wish I had certainty and willpower to leave whatever I need to leave. There's something you're leaving that you felt trapped in, right? 8 of Air. It's this Hierophant. It's such an institution. But you've been tired and it's been a struggle. And what was there is gone, right? It's just, all that's left are these feathers. And you're fixated on them, right? And so your mind has you trapped. But you have an insight, a truth that comes in while you have been healing. And it's this beautiful little night of water, the classy love offer. And then we see a change in the Hierophant. We see him laughing and almost validating that you're just going to walk on by to this new thing. So this person is so free, so grounded. They don't actually need you to stay and focused on them because they're good. This institution, this person, it feels like a commitment that you've made in the past. And so then you get to ascend to the next place through that portal. And that's what we see coming in, this little fish, right? This little fish, this match for you. And it's interesting that your overall advice was like, very, very light, very young. But then the advice is pretty heavy because you get strength, the Lovers, and the Eight of Cups of like walking away from some place that you had put your heart towards a new beginning, a new day. The future, this Two of Cups, it comes with these fives, which are painful cards. I feel like it comes on the other side of this, of self-harm, of abandonment, of poverty, of loneliness. This is in the future that you walk through or away from what you've been in, where that made you feel like this. And then there's this beautiful rainbow, justice-filled future. And it's a soulmate connection. Yeah. That is your message, Cancer. It's a challenging message. I am always often feeling like I get this feeling with you of you taking this time to know what you want to do. It's longer than it takes me. Even though you're a cardinal sign, I'd think you're good at making the move, but my feeling of your energy, Cancer, is that you move more slowly than I do. And the tarot is pushing you. I'm not. I accept you and your process. But the tarot says you can get free from this concept, whatever it is that you're committed to. And there's a new love. There's a new, really beautiful, emotionally satisfying future for you by following your heart and being brave in making this choice. And it will take you out of the fives, out of Five of Swords, self-harm, regret, out of Five of Pentacles, poverty, abandonment, self-pity, and into this relationship. It feels like a connection with yourself, with another, in some realm, friendship, love. It's a gentle, loving presence that is coming in. And I feel like it's this fish, but you're also this fish, this gift that's being received with love. And yeah, so it's a nice message, Cancer. Let me know. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful day.